The following is a special presentation of the NCW Life Channel. Welcome to the 2017 commencement ceremony of Eastmont High School. Today's broadcast is made possible by these fine sponsors. Alignment Pros, committed to excellence. Alpine Home Inspections for all your inspection needs. Bay Equity Home Loans, your home for loans. Cashmere Valley Bank, the little bank with a big circle of friends. Caldwell Banker Levine, the most trusted name in real estate. Discount Auto Glass, gets it done right the first time. Dr. David Parks, your best smile starts here. Global Car Care, we speak your car's language. Merry Maids, relax, it's done. Osprey Rafting Company, your river company. Papa Murphy's, bringing families together through food people love. Parsons Photography, celebrating 70 years of capturing smiles. Screaming Octopus Massage, connecting mind and soul. Smitty's Pancake House, where friends have been meeting for over 50 years. The Rack, where we play every day. And United Way of Chelan and Douglas Counties, Youth United. Thanks for joining us on the NCW Life Channel, your local television station.
Just kidding. Thank you. Good evening. My name is Lance Noel, and I'm the principal at Eastmont High School. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome you to the Eastmont School District's 60th commencement ceremony as we all gather here to celebrate the Eastmont High School class of 2017. Will you all please stand, remove your hats, and honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Tara Abbott, the seniors of our Eastmont High School choirs will sing the Star-Spangled Banner. Signing will be Michaela Henney, Daniel Meadows, and our Amber Carver. As a courtesy to everyone, I'd like to remind you to please turn off your cell phone. We also ask that you remain seated throughout the entire ceremony. We value each and every one of these soon to be graduates, and your attention and applause for each and every graduate is sincerely appreciated. At the conclusion of tonight's ceremony, the graduates will gently and safely toss their caps. Remember, graduates, this is not a time to show off your gains in the weight room, and your mom's going to want your cap back. After your caps are tossed, your senior will wait for you on the arena floor, anticipating your hugs, handshakes, and extra photo opportunities with friends and family. So graduates, please remember to control your toss, and audience, be aware of low-flying objects. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the dignitaries with me on stage. Please hold your applause until all are standing. Graduates, you may be seated. First, High School Assistant Principal Stacia Hardy, High School Assistant Principal Tom McCrae, High School Assistant Principal and Athletic Director Russ Waterman, Superintendent Garn Christensen, Executive Director of Secondary Schools, soon to be retiring, Mark Marney, Executive Director of Elementary Schools, Spencer Taylor, Principal Kenroy Elementary School, John Abbott, Junior High Principal and soon to be Executive Director of Secondary Schools, David Woods, Grant Elementary Principal and soon to be Eastmont Junior High School Principal, Amy Dory, President of the Board of Directors, Annette Agers, Board Members Jan Seto, Steve Piccirillo, Chris Gibbs, and Cindy Wright. Please join the class of 2017 and me in thanking our counseling staff, Paula Ortiz, Donna Zukowski, David Garcia, and Counseling Office Secretary Molly Nelson. Without them, this evening would not be possible. There are a few more thank yous. Our musical entertainment tonight is provided by our Eastmont High School Band, directed by Ray Dietz, and our EHS Choir under the direction of Tara Abbott. As you all know, it takes a village to raise a senior, and seated at the end of each row of students is our incredible and exhausted Eastmont High School faculty. Would our EHS staff please stand and be recognized? Thanks to the Scratching Post staff and our advisor, Andy Garness, for this amazing edition of the Scratching Post that you all have as a keepsake in memories. Also, we also need to thank the incredible staff of the Town Toyota Center. The staff here have been truly outstanding to work with. Thank you, Manager Mark Miller and EHS grad Aaron Harvey and all your outstanding staff. Thank you. To welcome you tonight is your very own senior class president, Julian Martin.
Good evening, everybody. There was one thing I wanted the senior class to do with me right now, and I would like you guys to stand up at this very moment. You guys all. We're going to do one last red zone chant. And so, if you guys would join me, just do so. Red zone, shout it. Just red zone, shout. Red zone, shout it. That was good. Thank you, guys. I'm going to start my speech now. The time has come. This is what we've all been waiting for. The last 4 years. The chance to walk and receive my diploma with the rest of you. It was pretty tough. Once junior year kicked off, I thought I was ready to graduate. I was wrong. Senior year came faster than ever and flew by in an instant. I didn't believe anybody that told me it would go by rapidly. I thought, no, because junior took too long. During 11th grade, I was kind of dreading the days between winter break and spring break. I just wanted summer to come. I was ready for fun nights with friends and vacations. But then summer flew by too. Senior year was here. Winter break came so soon, and then so did spring break. We only had about 2 months left. I thought, wow, we're really seniors. I know for sure I wasn't the only one to think that. Well, soon after spring break, prom came, and then so did finals. And now, we're here. Right about a month before being here, I had a dream. In the dream, I was doing exactly what I was doing right now. I was giving a speech, ready to kick off the rest of our lives, giving one last speech in front of you. After graduation was over, I thought, man, I won't see any of you for a while, if not ever again. We would all go our separate paths and live our new lives. Maybe seeing you once in a while every 10 years for our reunions, but never get to have the same friendships with you like I did in school. Deeply saddened by the fact that we will all live our separate lives. I was really saddened down when I woke up, but I had an epiphany. I knew that we have our whole lives in front of us. What we went through the last 12 years was just a small chapter in the beginning of the rest of our lives. Some of us might go to college. Some might go serve our country in the armed forces, which, by the way, shout out to them for choosing to protect our country. Thank you. and some might also join the workforce. But whatever we do with the rest of our careers, we gotta love it. We can't live in the past. The best is ahead. And like I said in my campaign speech, live life to the fullest. Not worry about the days before us or the ones after, because at this moment, this is all we are guaranteed. Thank you, everybody, for a great senior year. Now, go live your life.
Next up for the presentation of our Wildcat Distinguished Alumni will be Mr. Steve Piccirillo.
It's truly an honor to have the opportunity tonight to present this year's Eastmont Foundation Distinguished Alumnus Award. Tonight's recipient has truly made her mark on the world since graduating from Eastmont High School in 1987. Dr. Christy McKinney is an acting assistant professor at the University of Washington School of Dentistry, and her research is conducted at the Center for Child Health, Behavior, and Development at Seattle Children's Hospital. Her research was essential to the invention of the Nifty Cup, which is changing how third world countries facilitate the feeding of newborn babies and prevent starvation. It is, in fact, changing the world. The Nifty Cup, or neonatal intuitive feeding technology, is a small, soft feeding cup with a tiny reservoir at its spout. This life-saving instrument is truly elegantly designed and an inexpensive solution to a complex and all too common problem throughout the world: how to feed nutritious breast milk to preterm infants and to babies who have issues breastfeeding due to cleft lip or palate. Dr. McKinney is currently out of the country continuing her research. She did, however, send this message: I am honored to be selected as the Eastmont Foundation Distinguished Alumnus for 2017. I thank Pat Malone for nominating me, my parents, Leon and Bonnie McKinney, for making me who I am, and the Eastmont Foundation Committee for selecting me. Congratulations to each and every one of you, the graduates, on this special day. Go forth, pursue your dreams and goals, take risks, and embrace life. I wish each of you the best. Accepting this award on Dr. McKinney's behalf is her father, Leon McKinney, himself a former Eastmont teacher. Congratulations to Dr. Christy McKinney, our 2017 Eastmont Foundation Distinguished Alumnus.
The Academic Top 10 is an Eastmont High School honor for those students who have completed a rigorous academic schedule, including honors and advanced placement classes in a variety of academic disciplines. The group picture has been taken and will be displayed in our amazing building alongside previous Top 10 award recipients, beginning with the class of 1996. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's Academic Top 10 in alphabetical order. Please hold your applause until all are standing. Kalia Bachma. Till all are, there you go. Allie Bremer. Brandy Brown. Parker Daniels. Gabrielle Davey. Andrew Hodge. Allie Pierce. Jesse Schweitzer. Emily Thompson. And Max Worth. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2017 Academic Top 10. You may be seated. Will all the Honor Society members of the class of 2017 please stand at this time and be recognized? Thank you. Students in the state of Washington can now earn what's called a Seal of Biliteracy. If you will graduate tonight with a Seal of Biliteracy on your diploma, will you please stand and be recognized? If you have already earned college credit through advanced placement, testing, tech prep classes, online education, or Running Start, so in other words, if you've earned college credit in all the different ways we have, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. If you will be completing a degree through Running Start and will also be participating in the Wenatchee Valley College graduation ceremony, will you please stand? Julian kind of stole my thunder, but I'm going to do it anyways. At this time, we would like to acknowledge all of our graduates who have planned service in the military as their first step away from high school. Would you please stand and be recognized for your willingness to protect and serve our nation? This is for the audience. In recognition of this, our 60th commencement ceremony, we'd like everyone who has previously participated in this ceremony to be recognized. If you are an Eastmont High School alum, will you please stand at this time and be recognized? You just can't shake them. They keep coming back. Girl and Boy of the Year. It's now time to honor our senior Girl and Boy of the Year. Will staff members Vern Nelson and Shane Brookover please come to the stage for the presentation of this distinguished award?
I was told I got to be quick. So this year's Female Student of the Year is an academic top 20 student with a GPA over 3.85. She maintained this while taking a full load of AP classes. She's also a varsity athlete. Oh, sorry. Start over. Dang it. Now Tommy's going to get mad at me, Mr. McCrae. This year, my wife said I was terrible at this. This year's Female Student of the Year is an academic top 20 student with a GPA over 3.85. She maintained this while taking a full load of AP classes. She is a varsity athlete and also spent several summers learning how to fight fires. She is a beautiful individual who has made all of us at Eastmont better, and at some point put a smile on all of our faces, either by her witty personality, her individuality, or her hard work. Hopefully, there will someday be a solar roadway to lead you home to Eastmont and the Nelson Nation. It is my honor to introduce the 2017 Female Student of the Year, Lucy Wavra.
That's a hard act to follow. Boy of the Year. Every year we get a chance to vote. And As Forrest Gump would say, life's like a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're going to get. This year, we definitely know what we got. I would like to change the title. This year, I'd like to say Man of the Year. I tried Best Man, but that title was already taken. So describe this man. He values family, braces friendship, integrity in the classroom, strives for excellence. He's creative. Have you seen his drawings? Amazing. Critical thinker, athletic, poised, understanding, balance between humor and sincerity, intellectual, sets high goals for himself and accomplishes them. My dad would have described him as a good man. It has been rewarding for me to teach this young man. Definitely in my career, you don't run across too many gentlemen like this. Special place in my heart, your Boy of the Year, Andrew Hodge.
Now to present our salutatorian, I invite Shane Brookover back to the microphone. Will Allie Pierce also please come to the stage?
She asked me if I was going to cry, so I'm going to try not to. I'm honored to speak for Allie. 4 years I've known and watched Allie grow as a fine woman, outstanding athlete, and a scholar in the classroom. Going to be sad to see her go, but exciting to see what she's going to accomplish. Allie's taken the most challenging courses offered at Eastmont, which includes, I'm going to try to do this in one breath, AP Chemistry, Honors Chemistry, Physics, AP CWP, AP Calculus, AP History, AP English, and Honors Spanish 3. Not done. Outside the classroom, time she filled with gymnastics, young life, track, second in districts in pole vault, 14th place in pole vault in state, swim and dive, second place in state, Senate, coaching gymnastics, Hobie Leadership Conference, China Culture Exchange, Environmental Club, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Key Club, FBLA, Honor Society, and Gear Up. If I had... Two words that I would describe Allie: tireless and relentless. Schedule showed it. Forrest Gump would have said, Allie and Eastmont are together like peas and carrots. Allie's planning to attend Western Washington University. Her plan is to become a chemistry teacher. Give you $100 for becoming a physics teacher. Just minor it. Great. Thank you, Allie, for being part of our lives at Eastmont and mine. Thank you for being tireless and relentless for Eastmont. Very proud of you.
Now, for the presentation of our valedictorian, will Mr. Gary Millard please come to the podium? Also, will the following students please come to the stage? Kalia Bakma, Andrew Hodge, and Max Worth. Each of these students has earned a perfect 4.0 cumulative GPA throughout their entire high school career.
I'm here to introduce this year's valedictorians. However, before I do that, I would like to clear a misconception that seems to go with what a valedictorian is. Many people think that a valedictorian is one who just has the best grades, a bookworm, a boring academic. After all, don't they just go home after school and do their homework every day? Well, allow me to correct that misconception. Give me a moment to fill you in on the life of a valedictorian, these valedictorians. All three of them are athletes. One of them a three-sport athlete, one of them a two-sport athlete, and one of them a single-sport athlete. Being an athlete at Eastmont High School requires 3 hours of practice after school each day for 10 to 12 weeks per season. There are games, meets, and matches from which they often don't arrive home until after 11 p.m. Sometimes they have all-day competitions on Saturdays, leaving at 5 or 6 in the morning and returning late at night. They volunteer their time for community service. 2 of them have committed over 600 hours of their time to the community this year. They're members of organizations such as Key Club, FBLA, Natural Helpers, National Honor Society, Senate, and ASB. They serve their school by organizing events and assemblies and attending sporting events that they're not participating in. They work, they play, and somehow they find time to be with their families and friends. They commit to everything, so it seems. And yes, they do their homework, often burning the proverbial midnight oil until it is all done. They accomplish all of this with high integrity and honorable character while respecting others for their own capabilities. You see, they do much more than their homework and get good grades. True, I have witnessed their excellence in chemistry and calculus, but they've done the same in all academic arenas, posting a perfect grade point average of 4.0. Most certainly they will continue to be very good students at the next level, and they will still be doing all those other things. I am honored to introduce this year's valedictorians. Kalia Bakma, daughter of Alan and Lori Bakma. Could you stand, please, Mr. and Mrs. Bakma? Right up there. Andrew Hodge, son of Mike and Victoria Hodge. Could you stand up, please, Mr. and Mrs. Hodge? Up there. And Max Worth, son of Bill and Debbie Worth. Could you stand up, please, Mr. and Mrs. Worth? Congratulations, Kalia, Max, and Andrew.
All of us here today have unique, distinct pasts.
And unknown futures.
Yet we are all here sharing this moment.
As we look back into the past, we find that our younger years are both unique and intertwined. Many of us have found our way with the help of family and friends, while others have fought to get there on their own. Whether we spent hours taking care of our families, hours staying after school to practice on the sports field and stage, or hours trying to figure out how to write a proof in geometry, we have all had people to help guide us along the way. Many of us have found guidance through parents, grandparents, friends, coaches, and teachers. To those who have helped guide us, we can never thank you enough. This accomplishment is also yours. These relationships have taught us invaluable lessons. Our years in the classroom were not always spent learning to fill in a bubble on a standardized test, but rather learning how to be an admirable member of society. Our experiences have taught us to see our differences not as barriers, but as tools to help us reach our potential. We've learned the value of teamwork and that working together can lead us to accomplish the impossible. No matter what paths we took to reach our destination, Eastmont has helped bring us here to this moment.
Today, we sit next to those who have watched us grow, watched us fall, and watched us change. We sit next to those who we may never see again, and those who will be lifelong friends. We sit amongst the teachers whose hard work and dedication has culminated at this ceremony here today. We are the product of our passionate teachers and our supportive community that has provided us with the means to succeed. We had the privilege of learning in a state-of-the-art facility thanks to our valley. This tremendous help has given us an education that many in this world could not possibly imagine. It has also provided us with the opportunity to form the relationships that we hold so close to our hearts. These connections are among the most important things we will take from high school, and are the reasons for the tears we shed, not only for ourselves, but for each other. We sit here today at a threshold in our lives. This milestone marks an important transition into a new chapter. We are sad to leave our friends behind, yet excited and hopeful for the times to come. As I look into the faces beneath these caps, I see bright and prosperous futures. I see our widespread impact on the communities we will inhabit someday. And I see a better world with us in it.
As the next chapters of our lives unfold, our paths that were once intertwined will begin to veer in new directions. Some will be entering the workforce bravely. Some will be entering the workforce, bravely serving our country, off to continue their studies at a university or traveling the world. In our future endeavors, the values our experiences and relationships that we have built over the years will begin to dissipate, but they will always be a part of who we are and who we will become. The process of breaking old ties and creating new ones is something that we all must endure. As we say goodbye to the friends we have grown to love in the classroom, on the stage, or on the sports field, we must retain the lessons that they have taught us. And forget the fact that our journeys are not about us individually, but rather the relationships we build and their impact on the world around us. No matter where we go, Eastmont will always be an important piece of our foundation, a cornerstone for our future lives and careers. The family we've built over the last 13 years will always be there for us. Our futures may lead to great, faraway places, but Eastmont will forever be a place to find solace, and it will forever be our home.
We will hold the memories you've given us close to our hearts as we leave Eastmont behind. Everything we've been through and worked for has brought us here to this moment.
Congratulations. Every single one of us deserve this. We love this school and we love this class more than you could ever know. We wouldn't want to be standing here in front of anyone else.
We wish you luck wherever you may go. Never forget that Eastmont will always be here for you.
It has been both an honor and a privilege to grow alongside you.
You have made a profound impact in our lives, and we will never forget you for that.
A teacher we greatly admire and hold dear to our hearts once told us,
"It's not what you are in this life. It is who you are that truly matters."
And we are Eastmont Wildcats. To the class of 2017, We thank you for making our world a better place.
I'm sorry, can I call Allie Pierce back to the stage? Mr. Brookover tried to keep your award, but I think we should give it to our salutatorian. It's my pleasure to introduce the Eastmont High School Chamber Choir and their director, Tara Abbott. They'll be singing two numbers this evening. The first, a commencement tradition, is the singing of our alma mater under the direction of senior choir president, George Aguilar. The second number is For Good. The term millennials applies to people born between the early 1980s and early 2000s. That's you guys, I hope. Millennials have been characterized in many different ways. You've been described as lazy, narcissistic, and prone to jump from job to job. They also say that millennials have been awarded for minimal accomplishments and have unrealistic expectations of working life. You are characterized as the everyone gets a trophy generation. To these people who try to characterize our Eastmont High School class of 2017 in this way, I say you couldn't be more wrong. You see, I know you, and because I know you, I can say without question that you have earned my respect. Here are but a few ways that you have earned my respect, and not simply given as a participation trophy. I know for a fact that many of you worked while attending school. I also know that many of you have even worked multiple jobs. Some of you have overcome terrible tragedies and loss, and yet here you sit. There are a few of you here today even raising children, something I barely had the maturity to do at the age of 27, and my wife would question my maturity now at 45. Too many of you suffered hurt, rejection, abuse, neglect, and yet, here you sit. Under the leadership of your class, you have accomplished too many things to say, but here are but a few. Our concert band earned a superior rating. Cheer, the one year-round sport that we have in our school, qualified to and competed at the state competition for the first time in Eastmont High School history. We sent boy and girl golfers to state. Sports medicine competed at state. The Lady Cat fast pitch team went to state for the first time in Eastmont High School history. Thank you for participating. Really? 6 choir students made it to the All-Northwest and All-State choirs. The chamber choir and vocal jazz groups both received gold awards at World Strides Festival in New York City. Yeah, you dominated New York. We sent multiple boys and girls to state track where our boys finished 10th in state. Volleyball advanced to state for the first time in Eastmont High School history. Allie Pierce finished 2nd in state for girls diving, followed up by qualifying for state in pole vault. Cross country was represented at the state level. 5 choir students qualified for and competed at the state level. FCCLA competed at the state level. And we also qualified Kenya De La Cruz for nationals. Girls swim and dive qualified 3 seniors for state. Orchestra earned a superior rating. Girls wrestling competed at the state level. FBLA qualified at the state level. Still no mention of a single thank you for participation trophy. We don't need it. Eastmont boys swimming is represented at the state level. Girls tennis competed at the state level. FFA qualified at the state level. Cheyenne Greening finished 2nd in state and 1st last year. Oh, and by the way, girls bowling were state champs too. Our Eastmont High School American Sign Language program completely dominated the state competition in every category and also finished, 1st in state. Jake Ulrich was the 400-meter state champ, again. Boys cross country were academic state champions. In drama, the production of The Addams Family received 5 nominations from the Fifth Avenue Awards, including Best Overall Production. This has never happened in the history of Eastmont. The Eastmont High School class of 2017 doesn't need any stinking thank you for participating trophy. We're fine on our own, right guys? That's right. So to all the haters in this world, I say the Eastmont graduating class of 2017, you are millennials, but you have your definition all wrong. These millennials are tough, courageous, they're funny, caring, and you're driven. You're amazing young men and women who will carry this nation as leaders in the days to come. I've truly loved serving you and this entire Wildcat community as the principal of Eastmont High School, and I applaud every one of you graduates before me as I have watched you grow into the amazing people that you are, and I've watched you become you. Thank you, class of 2017. Will the following students please report to the microphones? Julian Martin, Allie Bremer, Parker Daniels, and Esme Lamas. Thanks. It's time. It is my honor to testify that all graduate requirements set forth by the Eastmont School District Board of Education have been met. I present to you the Eastmont High School class of 2017 for their diplomas. Will our school board members please come forward to hand out the diplomas?
Jesse Schweitzer.
Haley Joe Kelly. Drew Cyber.
Jeremy Dean Holman.
Gracie Patrick.
Rebecca Valdovinos.
Alejandra Pierce.
Christian Hanchey.
Jack Geringer.
Alma Castillo.
Lily Waterhouse.
Fernando Cortez.
Jared Malachek.
Michelle Gonzalez.
Aubrey May.
Omar Julian Cortez.
Cody Hoff.
Tabitha Sykes. Samantha Irid.
Will Henry Adams.
J.C. Gleason.
Felicity Hall. Hattie Hallman.
Levi Swafford.
Carson Moyers.
Kayla Brazil. Gabrielle Davey.
Adrian Mendez.
David Vandersloos.
Carmen Parks. Emily Thompson.
Roger Daniel Tholen.
Andrew Hodge.
Abigail Lindemann. Veronica Hernandez.
George Aguilar Noyola.
Delano Merle Bottleman.
Guadalupe Guillen. Max Worth. Danny Sanchez.
Jose Espinoza.
Patty Ortega.
Sophia Huff.
Jose Javier Lopez. Danielle Meadows. Zaira Camacho.
Kirkland Goodwin.
Daniel Avila. Michaela Henney. Rafael Guerrero.
Horeb Carpio.
Alondra Torres Tapia. Amber Carver. Abraham Valladolid.
Carlos Mayo.
Estela Rodriguez. Elsie Brighton Abbott. Carlos Cuevas.
Roston Kennedy.
Jayla Dempsey.
Halston Ray Harn. Taylor Valle.
Max Hoofnagel.
Olivia Lane.
Shelby Sturts. Antonio Arceo.
Caden Sheldon.
Sophie Reynolds.
Sahara Owens. Bailey Alexander Wilson.
Dean Bauer.
Sarah Brown.
Ryan Sundet. Wesley Soul.
Chase Michael Elliott.
Michelle Mia Orozco. Kinley Worrell. Alonso Trujillo.
Connor Rosentrader.
Julie Negrete.
Janelli Cortez.
Ivan Valtierra.
Mark Anthony Santos.
Mariana Bernal.
Daniela Hernandez.
Trayvon Avington.
Jose Francisco Sanchez.
Laura Arteaga.
Alexis Gregg.
Abraham Medina. Isaac Garibay. Dania Lopez.
Kalia Bakma.
Erasto Sanchez. Drew Whited. Karina Mendez.
Araya Lunda.
Giovanni Montelogo.
Cody Kanarik.
Julicia Cervantes. Hannah Barr.
Jeffrey Reynoso.
Adrian Peña.
Jessica Venegas.
Elizabeth Rodriguez Diaz.
Michael Martinez.
Daniel Perez.
Brandy Brown.
Isabel Perez.
Dylan Roy.
Edgar Rafael Espinoza.
Grace Davis.
Olivia Nicole Zamora.
Hunter Brawley.
Isaiah Johnston.
Julie Garcia.
Michaela Wolsborn.
Liam Danger O'Rourke.
Quentin Porterfield.
Ashley Anders.
Lucy Wavra.
Andrew Ball.
Mark Parsons.
Rachel Mearson.
Cameron Merle.
Jaden Chapman.
Dylan Shufflemeyer.
Samantha Abigail Aguilar.
Jupiter Thompson.
Elliot Blaufus.
Titus Lancaster.
Julia Tomoko Patterson.
Jenna Malia Wellborn.
Noah Bruce Heminger.
Alexander Gendron Payne.
Bergen Lane.
Lizette Gonzalez.
Rory Mike Farley.
Christian Ramos.
Haley Johnson.
Alondra Cruz.
Rain Browning.
Jacob Shelton.
Carly Hersel.
Shania Nichols.
Jake Vanashi.
Leonardo Sarmiento.
Yesenia Garcia.
Madeline Ramos.
Isaiah Bemis.
Quentin Leonard.
Vanessa Mendez Gonzalez.
Carla Martinez.
Thomas Murphy.
Jose Torres Arellano.
Madeline Valdez.
Carolina Flores.
Oscar Cachu.
Jose Cuellar Lopez.
Allery Gonzalez.
Leslie Hernandez.
Benjamin Lawless.
Andrew Musson.
Cheyenne Greening.
Chloe Van Gogh.
Brandon Wilson.
Jacob Heron.
Luz Arguellas.
Danica Slade.
Manuel Torres.
Joe Arnold.
Brittany Barragan.
Mireya Bravo.
Mason McAvoy.
Dylan Kurt.
McKenna Fraley.
Samantha Guzman.
Andres Ibarra.
Jose Jimenez.
Cynthia Sanchez.
Ava Schroeder.
Alex Guerra.
Jose Garcia Avila.
Ariana Dena.
Allison Santaford.
Enrique Alexander Gallardo Tovar.
Isaac Jara.
Alexa Cepeda.
Seth Embry.
Isidro Mondragón.
Sarah Hall.
Andrea Carrasco.
Cristian Villanueva.
Andrew Henry.
Araceli Mendoza.
Kiara Herring.
Juan Linares.
Omar Mendoza.
Brenda Aguilar de la Cruz.
Izzy Sanchez.
Cyrus Fremont James.
Eric Perez.
Jasmine Isabel Bernal.
Bailey Fabian.
Luis Carvajal.
Stephen Mitchell.
Jasmine Taylor Grubb.
Rayleigh Kinsey.
Cody Mosier.
Austin George.
Hope Volante.
Alexia Hayes.
Kyle Boynton.
Cameron Bowling.
Michaela Silito.
Madeline Albert.
Jimmy Hayes.
Jared Hughes.
Casey Jean Marie Hayworth.
Chelsea Nelson.
Manny George.
Tristan Martinez.
Jasmine Guerrero.
Kara Windsor.
Jason Martinez Vega.
Byron Walker.
Alejandra Morfin.
Grace Scott.
Adrian Morales.
Benjamin Clifton.
Cristalina Marie Ramirez. I'm so
Kenna Ray Cannon.
Oscar Berrigan.
Jesus Salamanca, aka Daydream.
Azucena Hernandez.
McKenna Talley.
Juan Martinez.
Eusebio Alvarez III.
Alejandra Prado.
Riley Jean Duncan.
Cole Collier.
Taylor Ellard.
Leslie Ramirez.
Allie Olson.
Rafael Borjas Villanueva.
Colton Sackman.
Haley Doherty.
Kiola.
David Azevedo.
Kyle Simmons.
Belinda Lee.
Chloe Favor.
Adrian Ishmael Canchola.
Zachary Charles Frazier.
Hortensia Mora.
Evan Grace Kuski.
Dalton Broadus.
Aiden Long.
Joanna Medina.
Amanda Sangster.
Israel Huerta.
Bray Christensen.
Saraí Lara.
Cheyenne Jackson.
Christian Hackworth.
Jose Antonio Cardenas.
Callie Lawrence.
Kara Pinard.
Garrett Erb.
Noah Woodward.
Sadie Stentz.
Do you want your middle name?
Audrey Laswell.
Christian Thorne.
Nathan Schwinkendorf.
Brandon Pedersen.
Laura Isabel Flores Aguilar.
Jessica Osborne.
Darian Kirkland.
Skylar Dietrich.
Courtney Blowers.
Madison Radke.
Daniel Ortiz, aka Penguin.
Michael Patterson.
Esmeralda Bellman Sauceda.
Carly Vincent.
Carlos Olmos.
Cassidy Brianne Callahan.
Marie Campman.
Felix Martinez.
Curtis Keller.
Alexandria Joy McGee.
Evelyn Arellano.
Alexander Collins.
Austin James Wagner.
Annalisa Rose Lighty.
Kimberly Ann Carduño.
Darian Michael Slater.
Tide Rung Simon.
Jade La Treasure Sinclair.
Amy Ingsada.
Blair Welch.
Shannon Thomas Treat.
Jacqueline Tobar.
Elena Hutenen.
Logan Briggs.
Wyatt Douglas Munson.
Carla Guillen.
Maria Aguiar Llanos.
Sean Bellaro.
Angel Torres.
Madison Kaufman.
Ginevra Boni.
Anthony Martinez.
Terry Ryerson.
Vanessa Rodriguez.
Marie Moats.
Emilio Ledesma.
Curtis Fitzsimmons.
Bethany Pullman.
Jacob Ulrich.
Mikey Leonard.
Stephen Lawless.
Kenya de la Cruz.
Mark Kobzar.
Tanner Randall Goslin.
Jose Mendoza.
Carolina Martinez.
Joshua Sterling Strang.
Dustin Darlington.
Brandon Lawner.
Tyler Effrig.
Yesenia Socorro Peristiani.
Nikia Burgess.
Cyric Peltz.
Casey Prey.
Lindsey Johnson.
Rodolfo Maldonado.
Stephen Thomas DeWitt.
Aaron McKenna Flory.
Elena Gonzalez Mendoza.
Cesar Mendoza.
Alexander Reese Andrews.
Maria Serrano.
Kaylee McLucas.
Saul Rodriguez Echavarria.
Matthew Chava Benjamin Garcia Hammonds.
Lucero Pacheco.
Hudson Monroy, a.k.a. HUD Money.
Cristian Cepeda.
Sydney Parker Murray.
Jessica Valdovinos.
Cody Mendy.
Christopher Santana Corona.
Guy Stephen Hahn.
Angela Lee Wilms.
Michael Chase Peterson.
Cole McGregor.
Daniel Mitchell.
Danielle Simon.
Caleb Hicks.
Jose Machado.
Chance DeGeis.
Samantha Ball.
Nathaniel Silvera.
Eric Sanchez.
Tyler Myers.
Erica Murguia.
Carlos Valero.
David Cervantes.
Adam Peterson.
Dakota Breezy.
Colby Mosier.
Shania Payne.
Mitchell Tomlinson.
Adolfo Montalvo.
Marisa
Maite Amaya.
Tyler Elstott.
Yovan Cortez.
Benjamin Daniel.
Jalen Luna.
Trevor Billy Nelson.
Ryan Blackstock.
Noah Kent.
Cheyenne Kayla Lee.
Caden Lewis.
Stephen Carney.
Chris Gennard.
Alyssa Ashford.
Trevor Terry.
Cameron Gilman.
James Shepard.
Catherine Timbo.
Austin Hunter Ray Tyree.
Timothy James Renglai.
Chandler White.
Rebecca Roberts.
Reese Needler.
Elisha Glanz.
Matthew Brandt.
Robin Rochelle Ritter.
Matt Edwards. Jasmine Broadus. Tiffany Royalty Snyder.
Julian Martin.
Esmeralda Llamas.
Yeah, go. Allie Bremer.
Parker Daniels.
Should I wait till I get to their seats? Okay, now on the count of three, we will be moving our tassels from left to right. Would everybody like to stand up, please? One, two, three. Go Cats!
The preceding has been a special presentation of the NCW Life Channel. This broadcast of the 2017 commencement ceremony of Eastmont High School has been made possible by these fine sponsors. Alignment Pros, committed to excellence. Alpine Home Inspections, for all your inspection needs. Bay Equity Home Loans, your home for loans. Cashmere Valley Bank, the little bank with a big circle of friends. Caldwell Banker Levine, the most trusted name in real estate. Discount Auto Glass, gets it done right the first time. Dr. David Parks, your best smile starts here. Global Car Care, we speak your car's language. Merry Maids, relax, it's done. Osprey Rafting Company, your river company. Papa Murphy's, bringing families together through food people love. Parsons Photography, celebrating 70 years of capturing smiles. Screaming Octopus Massage, connecting mind and soul. Smitty's Pancake House, where friends have been meeting for over 50 years. The Rack, where we play every day. And United Way of Chelan and Douglas Counties, Youth United. Thanks for joining us on the NCW Life Channel, your local television station.